Central High School's Iron Bear. How to complete the obstacle course. Over, under, over, under. All members. Fourth member must wear vest. Fourth member must not pass first team member. All team members must complete the over, under obstacle by hurdling the high bars and crawling under the low bars without assistance. After the first member finishes the obstacle, on the judge's command, the next runner will proceed. There is a 2-minute penalty per member for failing to complete the obstacle. Reverse inclined log ladder. All team members. Only one member on the ladder at a time. All team members must complete the vertical climb and descend properly without assistance. Members may not jump down. Members must hit every step. If a member falls or jumps down before reaching the bottom rung, that individual member must start the obstacle again. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to complete the obstacle. Members should not place their feet in between the two logs at the top of the ladder. Incline balance beam. All team members. All team members must complete the incline balance beam by walking/running across the beam without assistance and without touching the ground after mounting the beam. If a member falls off the beam before completing, that individual cadet must start the obstacle again. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to complete the obstacle. Large tires. All members. All team members must run from the incline balance beam up the hill and around the corner and crawl through the opening in the middle of all 3 large tires without assistance before heading to the next obstacle. Members may run between the tires but must crawl through each tire. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to properly complete the obstacle. Cadets will run through the open gate to get to the cargo net. Cargo net. 2 members. 2 cadets of any gender must complete the vertical climb without assistance. Each member attempting this obstacle must climb up and over the top of the cargo net, descend down, and proceed to the next obstacle. Members may not jump down until they have touched the ground with 1 foot. There is a 5-minute penalty per member who refuses to complete the obstacle. Balance buttons. All team members. All team members must complete the balance buttons by hopping from one button to another without assistance, and without touching the ground after mounting the first button and before jumping off or touching the last button. If a member falls before completing all 5 buttons, that individual member must start the obstacle again at the first button. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to complete the obstacle. Parallel bars. Only 2 team members. 2 team members of any gender must complete the arm walk without assistance. Each member attempting this obstacle must start before the first tape and end after the second tape without touching the ground. If a member falls off the obstacle and touches the ground before passing the second tape, that individual member must start the obstacle again. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to complete the obstacle. Double hurdles. All team members. All team members must complete the double hurdle without assistance. Members must touch each hurdle with both hands and must touch the ground between the hurdles with both feet. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to properly complete the obstacle. Monkey bars. Only 2 team members. 2 members of any gender must complete the horizontal climb without assistance. Each member attempting this obstacle must hang from the first bar with 2 hands and touch the last bar with 2 hands before touching the ground and proceeding to the next obstacle. If a member falls off the obstacle before touching the last bar, that individual member must start the obstacle again. There is a penalty of 2 minutes per member for failing to complete the obstacle. The wall. All team members. All members with an optional running start must climb over the wall. Team members may use assistance to complete. If one member is unable to complete the obstacle, a member who has not yet completed the wall may assist them in getting over the wall. Pig crossing. All team members. All team members continue along the trail in the woods after the wall and exit the woods down into their retention pond, where they will proceed across the pit as fast as they can. Rope climb. Last team member. The last team member must climb without assistance, touch the top of the pole, and descend to the ground without jumping from the rope. Once the cadet properly reaches the top of the rope and touches the top of the pole and climbs down the rope in the correct manner without jumping off, falling off, or sliding off, the time will stop. If the cadet falls, slides, or jumps down before touching the top of the pole, they will receive a penalty of 1 minute. If the member does not do the rope climb, they will receive a 2-minute penalty. End. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you there.